sounds. Boom, baby, boom. You're about to rise and shine with me this morning. Rise and shine. It's your morning motivation time. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Marky Saint. Every morning I get up and I am blessed to be alive. And so are you. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Morning motivation. Ready to go. Like we all should be. Ready to go. How many of us are ready to go? How many of us are ready to, and they're already seeing the shine? How many are ready to rise? Real questions. A real blessing. You know, I wish I had more answers. I wish I didn't make mistakes. I wish for everyone to see the error in their ways. We're so damn entitled. We're so damn egotistical. We're so fearful. Here it is. Good morning. Who's here this morning? Shit, I didn't expect anybody else to be up this morning watching the sunrise with me. The lights are still on. The street lights are still on. How cool is that? Somebody rose up, got it the show, gave it a thumbs up, and bounced. How cool is that? You know, this morning I was woken up to some really bad news. A friend of mine had killed a friend of mine in Turkey. I guess trying to protect his dad. And the one friend is the skinny guy with the tattoos that looks strung out and does hard drugs. Apparently attacked his father. And apparently my friend had to attack him to make him stop. I don't even want to say attack. Apparently he had to kill him to make him stop. I'm not built for this shit. I'm not built for my friends being murdered. I'm not built for my child being killed. I'm not built for my friends killing brothers. I'm just not built for this. My escapism is how I get out of it. So much crazy going on. Too many doors being slammed. Too many people being aggressive. Too many people with an ego. Too many people being inconsiderate. Not enough shine. You know, not for nothing. I'm going to make it say shine and shadow. Or shine over shadow. It's not going to be easy. Shines over shadow. That's not going to be easy at all. There's so much shit out there, bro. Check this out. It's coming up. It's going to watch it with me. You already see it. Coming to the left of the... There it is. Coming right there. Let me show people. Let's do this. Press the button, turn around. Yeah, winter and a little bit more to the right. If you watch the sunrise often, I'm watching people play. Yeah, you can see them playing with their dogs in the grass in the park and getting up earlier. Some people are doing that 5 to 9. I don't know if you've heard that yet, but there's a 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5. And then now if you're working, hours is just straight work. It's intense. Intense. Kind of like the sun about to rise. Just intense. all the energy that's in our minds and our bodies and our souls, tapping into it. Not a lot of people tap into it. A lot of people are afraid of their own energy. Most of us put our energies into addictions. I want to know why it consumes us? Because there's a lot to sitting there overthinking, sitting here watching the sunrise. It's about to crest, y'all. Fucker's about to come on up. And then the day's going to be upon us. Another day. And we could sit there in our habits and keep it the same. Or we could threaten life and challenge it. Say, I threaten you to be different today. I threaten you to do something different. Without gas money, without encouragement, it's time we go at them. It's time we go after ourselves. The things that we want. Pushing away from the things we don't want. It's such a weird world that when we concentrate on the things that we don't want, they expand and come into our own realities. Such a crazy thought that we can, that we can manifest. Like literally. I think when we say affirmations, manifestations, the law of attraction, we think that it only applies for, here comes the light. We think it only applies to positive stuff, like wishing for $1 million, when I'm wishing for mental clarity. Nothing's gonna stop that sun from rising. But we stop ourselves from manifesting positivity. It's so weird. You can be in your head, and just by living there, you can bring in the worst kind of fear. Like I said, murder, drug habits. I called my company Saints Addiction after addiction brand, and nobody wanted to buy addiction. Nobody wanted to talk about it. No one wanted to be near it. And I was like, let me sprinkle my saintliness on it. Let me talk about this love and light. The darkness too. We live in that world. We live in the darkness of our minds. So nobody wanted to talk about it, but we live in this world in a house. Like Freud was saying, the Netflix series would say, I am a house, and in me are rooms you can't see, and they're dark, and I'm waking, I'm rising, I'm shining, waking and baking, shaking off all the bullshit, and I just didn't know. And like my homie posted, you want to hide something from a man, hide it in a book. All the knowledge, and I was unaware. I fucked my life over so many times, and then I start living in that realm in my, when we're not up walking or stretching, we start treating ourselves like shit. We start eating like shit. We start thinking like shit. Start feeling like shit. And the whole point of the whole gym was to look good and feel good. Oh, it's a cute little baby down there, and I don't have one. I don't know if that works for everyone else. That's my jealousy. I have it too. I want the wife. I want the kid. And it was right there in front of me, and I still fucked it up. I picked it up. I'm too much. I was too much energy. I killed my own baby. I think this way. I'd love to sit here. Oh, there it is. There's the light of the day. Just broke through. You see it? Yeah, you can see it. Sunrise, sunshine. Yeah, I'd love to sit in a world where I could just blame people. I'd love to just sit there and just blame motherfuckers and say, it's this way because you acted this way. I heard it the other day. He said, men aren't allowed to be emotional. That's for women and children. Under duress, under the toughest of decisions, we're going to need that kind of calm under fire. I wasn't so calm. It's freaking the fuck out. Everything scares me now. About love, about life, about my future. I thought I had it all mapped out. I was heading to such happiness, such prosperity. But now I'm in despair, depression, pain. Most people won't admit that to you on social media. It's not so shiny. They want you just to be shiny, And we all know how hard it is to shine when we're in the shadows. You saw it just now. It's hiding behind the mountains. You can't, even the sun can't push through the mountains, The rocks protect us, but it just shines all around us anyway, really. The light goes on. This solar system of ours. It's such a weird little game, such a weird little creature on a weird little planet. It doesn't exist anywhere else, and we haven't found it, and it's really hard to replicate and keep alive. And yet it's the only thing that's going on this planet. Everything else is lifeless. And for me to lose my child's life because of my attitude, because of my temper, makes me want to throw up in my own mouth. Legitly makes me want to throw up sometimes. I cry at random times. I just feel like I fucked up my whole life. And for me to work for 40 years of always trying hard, being on time, I was late. I couldn't stop her before she went to the hospital. And now I live in this reality where that's not my reality, and I don't like it. I don't like it, and I'm not okay. I keep hearing the phrase, it's okay to not be okay. This is why I smoke. I smoke because my brain's a runaway train. Tear it out the frame. Try to reframe from doing destructive habits. I haven't cut down smoking weed as much. It's pervasive, surrounding me, all my friends, everything I do, it's a habit. I race to calm my mind. Calm CBDs, bro. It is so hard to stay calm. It is so hard to live with loss. They don't teach you that. They don't teach you that. Similar like credit cards. They don't teach you that. They don't teach you to chill the fuck out. They don't teach you to not take things personally. They don't teach you inner strength. They just teach you memorization. That seems to be the plan. They want you to memorize what's going on. And we keep struggling on, pretending that if we get another stack of cash, it's going to make us free of our minds. Like we can just omit or buy our way out. Whatever my spiritual mentor, rich people know that they can't buy happiness. Poor people still running around trying to buy it. That's the way we act and are. Let me buy my happiness. So let me travel to the other side of the world. Wherever you go, there you are. Wherever you go, there you are. And that's just facts. We're living this world so different from our own. This is a planet full of life and water and sun and shine. And we bring our darkness, our moods, our problems, our fears. We started to pollute the planet with our plastics, our purchasing, our problems. And we asked the great oceans to rinse it away. We asked it to just make it all go away. And then it did all start going away. The fish started to disappear, right? We overfished and we overkilled and we killed ourselves slowly, cripplingly, through war, fast, brutal, through pollution. You can't be serious. But I also am over there looking at the guy play with his dogs and the way that the green looks different with the light on it, and the way that I feel with the light on my eyes and the light on my skin, the way that all creatures rise in the end is us. We are it, we are them. We are it, it is us. It is us. We are it. It's supposed to be a motivational show, but I keep it real. I get depressed too. I'll still hit my workouts, and I could work out more. It's too much to endure. Yeah, I'm the author and I wrote a book, but I did not choose the title. The title chose me. One of the life I would wish to get out of prison. Oh my lord. I wanted to be like sand. Patterns, love. Where we go, where we stay. Where we go, where we stay. I don't know. I think I got it bad. And then I see my buddy arrested on national Turkish television. This is one of my fans. This is one of my friends. One of the people that like my page and all my posts regularly is a murderer. Or he's free because he had self-defense, but then he had to kill his own brother. You think you got it bad? I think I got it. And as long as I keep thinking that way, it's gonna be horrible. And such a farce to think, oh, I'm only gonna think positive thoughts, you know? I'm gonna fake it till I make it. I'm gonna just pretend it's all right. And I'm on some, man, I think we all need psychologists. I think we all need some medications. Oh shit, I got the mushrooms, bro. Next show, watch along. I'll show some mushrooms. They're in that. Mushrooms, baby. I'm gonna start microdosing. Make some tea out of it. Break up the monotony. I wanted to be a winner so bad in my life, but all I did was piss people off, scared them away with my ego, turned them off instead of turning them on. Not even my siblings want to hang out with me. I was supposed to have lunch with my brother, but I canceled. I didn't have enough money, and I was late. Time. Ran out of time. Waking up the wrong time. Fucking up my next day. Gotta get out of my own way. There's supposed to be any opportunities meant for me. You know? And it's kind of the trip of it. It's just like, to get confident, to be successful, you need to be positive. You need to be in a frame of mind that doesn't repel other people, doesn't repel positivity and kick people out of your way, you know? I blow the candles off the cake all the time. I killed so many. I don't think anybody's gonna watch this show. I think what I'm saying right now would be positive, but once you start talking real, it's hard. It's hard. I know some people are waking up out there, pro on the top of this lighthouse, you know, maybe they're waking up and jogging, and I was feeling, I've had a pretty tough life, but after about 10 years of not being around prison, it kind of started to wear away. I could lighten up a little bit. The PTSD just came back. I'm sketchy of life. That it's gonna drop a hammer on me and squash me like a bug. It's just gonna come swing. And then if I think that way, then it will. And it has. And then I got other people like old Dave that would be like, I never win anything. And then most of the time I'm like, dude, it's gonna happen. I'm making it happen. So somewhere between delusional and real, manifest your own reality. And that's what I think we're doing. I think we're doing it every day. That's why I had to show this sunrise this morning, We're doing it every day. Of course I want the best, and some days it's the worst. It's just when I thought that was the worst, more worse happened. And also, awesome's happened. I haven't had a lot of awesome in a long bit. That would help. It helps to have some blessings, some touchdowns. That's why I'm addicted to them. It keeps me on my high. If I don't get a touchdown, I'm so low. It's the bipolar in me. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad, for the abuse. Thanks, life, for the tough. It wants us to endure. And then if we hang on long enough, I'll be able to go see my friends in Turkey again. I'll be able to go to New Zealand. Manifesting with you this morning, I'm showing you how I do it. I go over the negatives and I bring it on some positives. I gotta go into the manifestations. I gotta think of something. As much as I'd love to say, oh, I'd find the right woman. I did find the right woman. I fucked it up. And in my judgments, or maybe the universe knows more. What if she's younger? What if she has no children? What if my next woman is even better looking and more perfect? I still fuck. I can't paint it that way. And I don't even use the word can't. That's how strong emotions are. I'll tell you, you can't touch your toes, you can't work out, you can't earn enough money. I'll talk crazy. Not this sunrise. Not this human, not this life. I got places to see and be. I hope that you can feel my pain. in a way that we're like brothers and sisters and we're the same. You know, it's like all of us go through it. It's nothing but to do it. That's what empathy is. Our churn at the table, our down churn or up churn, it's there. We're all taking turns. One day you're up, the highest of the highs, and the sun is rising, and next minute you're lower than low under the prison. It is what I see, it is what I've experienced, it is what I think we all feel. I feel that the more real I keep it, the more real you feel it. And everybody goes, yeah, I do the same. I do laps in my brain. Tear out the frame, flip it, turn it around, look at it. It's all crazy. Try to make the most of it. Yeah, baby. And of course, I'm making it rhyme. It's about that time. Once I get high, the words like to fly. And give my brain a little bit of ease. Watch the smoke go through the breeze. And one day, this too shall pass. This love and this hate, it will not last. I got love in my heart, always had from the start. But one day that I treat myself the same and have enough love inside my frame to fit someone else inside there besides my ego. That would be amazing. And if the one who just squandered it would be blessed enough to find it again, it'll all be all right in the end. That's what she told me. That's what I keep telling myself. I might have to find a new mantra. And you might have to find a new pattern. Peace and love, y'all. And Chigatan. That means goodbye, but not forever in Finnish. And I will see you on the other side as soon as you like, share, and subscribe. Ciao.